It was around 2021 when I typed into Google world's best holiday destination for dad and teenage daughter. Google suggested Bali and Thailand. I spent a few hours researching and by the morning had decided that I would be taking my daughter to Thailand. That we would have our very own dad and daughter adventure before she got too old to want to go on holiday with me. I was determined to make these teenage years count. I showed Ivy some YouTube videos about Thailand and she said she wasn't sure she wanted to visit temples on her holiday. She didn't want to go somewhere where there were big insects. She certainly didn't want to be trying new food while she was on holiday. She just wanted to be eating some pizza, sitting by a swimming pool, going on what she called a normal holiday. I spent a year convincing her to trust me and to at least give it a go. Needless to say, like myself, Ivy fell in love with Thailand. We'd decided to make a YouTube vlog for fun and as a record for us to keep as we got older. We had no idea that our videos would be viewed by almost 250,000 people in their first year. Furthermore, I fell ill on the first trip and really felt that I'd missed out on so much of what Thailand had to offer. So as soon as Ivy and I got back to the UK, we decided to do it all again. Only this time we would travel further, we'd take more risks and we'd really throw ourselves into our Thai adventures. Fast forward a year and it is with great pleasure that I say once again, this is my daughter Ivy. My name is David, also known as Ivy's dad. Come and join us on this adventure of a lifetime. We start in Koh Samui, we then go to Koh Phangan, we revisit Koh Tao, we fly north and spend a week in Chiang Mai before heading back to the amazing Bangkok. Welcome to Thai Adventures Season 2. Lung Kenam. Unlucky.
I didn't see it, I never knew. Turn to the stars for clues. I call the moon. Then in my wildest dreams there was a wave, growing bigger. Now I call you force and nature.
Well, we were just going to go out to the pool for the first time since we've been here. Oh, it's still so warm. And this is happening. It is the rainy season. This is the monsoon season. We didn't have hardly any of this last time. Just 1 minute ago, it was not like this. It's still warm. We're tempted to go out in it. I think we will. I think we're going to go in the pool. Let's do it. Oh. Ivy, are you ready to do this?
No.
Do we go down there and get into the pool in the rain? We wanted to get in the pool. Come on, let's do it. Not sure how the sound will come out with so much. Oh, look, see, we're not the only ones. There you go. We've waited 1 year to come back to this pool, 364 days, and it is raining. And we've always said on Reddit, I've always said, well, when people say, what do you do in Thailand if it rains? I'm like, it's warm rain. You go out and you have fun. So Ivy, we are going to go and have fun in the pool. Go. It felt so good to be back in Koh Samui. It was like it wasn't real, it was like a dream. Ivy had finished school and was literally taken to my house and then the airport, so she was super tired throughout the whole journey, which took around 24 hours door to door. We'd taken a different flight route this time, with a 6-hour flight from London to Qatar, a 2.5-hour stop at Qatar, which was a real spectacle, and it made the journey much easier. 2 non-veggie combos. Oh yes. Bon appetit.
The meat is thick. It's not like chewy.
Oh, it's got a bit of spice on my throat. That's spicy, but I like it a lot. Very good. That was a good experience. Being in Qatar felt like I was in an Elon Musk Mars compound, where it's beautifully air conditioned on the inside, but we weren't able to step out to feel the 47-degree heat of the sunset outside. And this whole Thailand experience started 2 years ago, with me wanting to show my daughter different places, different cultures. And the short time we spent in Qatar will probably be a memory of a lifetime for both of us. It also worked as a perfect break for our second flight, which was 6.5 hours direct to Bangkok. Humidity, even at 7 in the morning, 27 degrees, but you can still feel it. Oh, air conditioning. Ivy, we're back. Give us a smile, banana. There's no Wi-Fi. We can't get online. We got to buy a SIM card first. You're hot, aren't you? You said you're hungry. And Ivy just said to me, I said, right, we need to get our bags. Then we transfer our money. And then once we've got the money, we can then buy the SIM cards. And then once we've got, and it takes minutes. Then once we've got the SIM cards, we can then get food. And Ivy said, yeah, I prefer to get data than food. And I think that sums life up really, doesn't it? Data is more important than food. Once in Bangkok, we had about 4 hours to kill, so we exchanged our money into Thai baht. We put Thai SIM cards in our phones. We grabbed some food. We forgot how spicy the food could be, and then we had an hour flight to Koh Samui. Finally, we've got some news. We got a window seat. As much as Qatar was an amazing airport, the atmosphere in BKK is just an atmosphere that works with me. It's an airport that services about 65 million people a year, and it's super busy, yet it's just got a relaxed, calm, cool atmosphere about it. And when you fly to Koh Samui, you fly over Koh Phangan first, and as much as Qatar was inspiring and mesmerising, there's something about flying into Koh Samui and its nature. The kids, you see kids and families leaning up against the windows of the planes going, wow, Because as much as Qatar was this epic building, a man-made structure, you still can't beat Mother Nature. Even on an overcast day, the water is still turquoise and the beaches go on for miles and you can see the jungle from above. To me, it stands as my favourite place that I've ever flown into. It really has that feel of, you know, when you fly in, that the last 24 hours all makes sense. It all adds up. This is where you're coming to. This epic journey that you've done. Poor old Ivy has been up for about 30 hours after a day of school, flying around the world, and she's here. And she'll be looking out the window with me going, yes, cool. And that's what it does. It creates that feeling of, you know, when you arrive, you are arriving at somewhere special. We decided to stay at the Weekender Resort for 3 days, as Ivy had said that the pool there was her favourite pool in the world and her best part of the last holiday. So it felt to me like the right place for us to acclimatise before venturing off into different parts of Thailand. We're not in the same room, but we are pretty much, it looks exactly the same, doesn't it? It's just the other way around. Whee. Something's changed. Greenland Clinic, AK, weed. Everywhere you go, there are just weed shops everywhere because they legalised it last year. So a year later, it is literally everywhere. Ivy is in heaven. Amazing. Oh my gosh.
Hi, so we're at the Lotus Mall. We've got a surprise to tell you.
We need to buy phone chargers, sandals. It's like Poundland meets Asda meets Walmart. Hello. Looking good, eye. We land. If you come here, Lotus Mall, we've got this food court. That dish is about £1.20. That dish is about £1.60. This dish is about £1.10. And this is all chicken. 3 different types of cold chicken with a soup. And that's like £2.20. And the drinks were about £1.60 again. About £7.
For the tea.
For everything. So, bon appetit, enjoy. This is like, we had an omelette one earlier. Try it, Ivy. Give it a go. It's like a chicken omelette, I think, with the rice. That costs 50 baht. And it's just got an amazing taste to it, hasn't it? I don't know what it is. I now recognise that when we visited Lamai last time, it was 4 weeks after a COVID lockdown that had decimated the tourist islands, and Koh Samui had suffered extremely hard, with about 80% of the shops being closed. Now, about 90% of the shops were open, and I spoke to a taxi driver who said that Koh Samui is back to about 80% of what it was before COVID. It was nice to see this place back to what it obviously was meant to be. What I've realised in nearly a month of holidays in Thailand is that I don't really care about the nightlife. I like the morning life. I like to walk down onto the beach, walk into the sea, say hello to the people who are setting up the hotels, the people exercising on the beaches, the peace and the quiet. And last time I didn't eat a single breakfast when I was at the Weekender Resort for 9 days. And this time I was determined that myself and Ivy were going to have breakfast. At first Ivy wasn't really that receptive towards it, but by the end of the holidays we loved our breakfasts and we made a point of getting up nearly every morning to go and have a breakfast. Sleep?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
One of the things that Ivy had agreed on before coming on this holiday was that she was going to try some different food. She's a youngster, her diet isn't that varied, and when I first asked her to try green curry, she was not interested. Then when she tried it, she loved it. The same with red curry, the same with many other things. So she recognised that when she actually tries Thai food, there are some things that she definitely loves. There are equally some things that she definitely does not love. But she agreed that she was going to try things, and I was really impressed with how much she did try. almost to the point of concern when she started coming back with these epic pancakes that she'd made.
So we're not sure what these leaves are, but they're good, aren't they? I'll try it. It's like a barbecue crisp or something. Chew it off. What flavour is that then?
Another thing that Ivy and I agreed was that because we're going to be eating a lot, we should probably go to the gym, but very clearly Ivy made it known she did not want to be doing anything in the gym.
Right, this is what we need to just do for 5 minutes.
Oh, you asked me at 18 plus.
No, you're allowed.
I have to be 18 plus.
My grumpy daughter makes me laugh. She's 13 now and she's tired and she's been busy at school and she's come straight out of school and flown to the other side of the world, and she's now in Thailand with her dad, who's making her get up in the morning, eat a healthy breakfast and do exercises in the gym. Sometimes you just got to smile and laugh at what you've got. But we had a very good morning around the weekend resort, and then it was time to go out to start our Thai adventures for real. Ivy said a few minutes ago that we've got a surprise. We decided that for us to really have adventures in Thailand, we needed to rent a car.
As you can see, nice little car it is. I'm sort of blocked in. And it's an automatic. I'm not used to driving an automatic. It's a bit scary. Anyway, we're gonna go and do some sightseeing.
Driving a car in Koh Samui is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. There are two types of roads. The first road is a big road that goes all the way around the island, and that's got 2 lanes each side. The left lane for the scooters and the right lane for the cars. That is generally pretty easy to drive. There are then the smaller roads that can be extremely narrow, that can get very busy with scooters and tourists, and even scarier in the evening. However, there were no problems driving. There was, however, this overriding concern. I had to pay a 10,000 baht cash deposit, which is about £225–250. And people on Reddit had said, you are going to get scammed. So I was very aware that I was handing over a significant amount of money that I might not be getting back. And furthermore, if there was one single mark on this car when I returned the car, I potentially stood to lose that money.
Easy as that.
We visited Hin Ta and Hin Yai, which are very famous rocks in Thailand, shaped rather unfortunately or amazingly like male and female anatomy. Definitely a wonder of the world, and it was a really nice, fun place to spend a few minutes. We also found what was very clearly like a reggae smoking bar on the beach, which looked amazing. We then visited Supreme Guan Yu Shrine, which did leave me having to ask a question about myself.
But integrity is the path that I am choosing, because I often say my integrity is intact, which could be debatable.
We then popped over the road and found a lovely little local beach at the back of a coffee shop. And after that, we decided it was time to drive all the way across Koh Samui to Melia, the many-time winner of Koh Samui's most luxurious resort, where we were going to have some lunch and then look at the swimming pool. I used Melia as a way to wake Ivy up because I could see that she was super tired and I didn't want to be a grumpy dad.
It's 7:02 in England at the moment. So I guess I'll wake up and I'll talk to my friends.
She needs some love, she needs some care, she needs some Coca-Cola. She'd worked very hard at school in the last year, and I really valued that she wanted to come on holiday for 3 weeks with her dad to Thailand. As soon as the summer holidays start, she's off. She's not with her friends. So Melia did what it was meant to do. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And the thing is, we're in one of the most sort of like known, this is like a world famous hotel, and this meal costs about, I think it's about sort of £6–7 a dish. I can live with that. After the amazing lunch, it was then time to check out the world famous Melia pool. I was slightly disappointed with the pool, and I said to Ivy, no, this isn't just Melia. There's more to Melia than this, so we had to go and have a look, and we found it. In you go, Ive. Melia is a maze that goes all the way around the hotel with slides and bars and chill out areas and fountains, and it is amazing. There comes a stage in life when even I've got to do some selfies. Hello, dunking my daughter in every pool in Koh Samui because she's cheeky and she always gets me and she deserves it. And she's going under the water any minute now. Under the water any minute now. And she's under. And it's moments like these that you feel might happen when you fly in on that plane and you look down on the island. Memories that you might not always remember, but that you will know and that you will feel forever. You've been watching Thai Adventures Season 2, Episode 1. Join us in the next episode where we spend our final day in Koh Samui and then head off on the next adventure to Koh Phangan. Or am I going to get scammed? We look homeless, Ivy says, by the dustbin bag. If you like these videos, please like, comment and subscribe.